Good afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon here in Charlotte at the West End, downtown Charlotte. The ACC football kickoff session 2018 is now a wrap. Of course, today was all about the ACC Atlantic Division. That means Clemson, Florida State, Boston College, Wake Forest, Louisville, NC State. All those teams, coaches, 2 players here today. A lot going on. Of course, a lot of the attention goes to the Clemson Tigers. They are probably, when the forecast comes out tomorrow, they're going to be picked not quite unanimously, but a lot of people are going to pick them to win not only the ACC Atlantic Division, but the ACC Championship. So a lot of questions about Clemson today. The Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney, defensive end Clelin Ferrell, left tackle Mitch Hyatt, they all made their way around Radio Row today. They took a lot of questions. Clelin Ferrell, to me, was kind of the star of the show when he took the stage in the middle room. He got up there. He was loud. He was funny. He took over the stage. He even chided the media for asking repetitive questions all day. And when Mitch Hyatt was asked questions about the defensive line and about Clelin Ferrell in particular, he would stick his fingers in his ears so he wouldn't listen. I asked him about that, and he said it goes all the way back to former defensive ends coach Marion Hobby, who would say, don't take the cheese, and in other words, don't listen to the outside noise. Clelin was very adamant that this defensive line is trying to not listen to all of the pundits who give them plaudits and say this is going to be the greatest defensive line maybe in college football history, in Clemson history. Ferrell says we still have to go out. We have to prove it on the field. Mitch Hyatt, kind of in a light-hearted manner. He also said he's got 1 national championship. His uncle, Dan Benish, played on Clemson's 1981 national championship team. Mitch said that he would like to have another national championship just so he would have one over on his uncle. As far as the rest of the teams go, maybe the most befuddling comment of the day comes from Louisville head coach Bobby Petrino. Not surprising. Bobby has made some befuddling comments in the past, but he was asked about the departure of a former quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Of course, Jackson, one of the greatest players in Louisville history, obviously the most exciting quarterback in college football the past couple of years. He said he thought Louisville would be better offensively without Lamar Jackson. Now, they may be more balanced, but better without the best player in college football maybe. I don't know about that. In talking to NC State, they have played some very close games against Clemson over the past couple of years. We asked quarterback Ryan Finley about that, and he said he doesn't look at it as they are 3 or 4 plays away. They just have to finish in the 4th quarter. Talking to the other NC State player, he says, hey, you know what? We feel like we've got everything that Clemson has. We have the facilities, we have the talent, we have the coaches. You get the feeling that this NC State team is going to be laying for Clemson when they meet a little bit later this year. Of course, some other teams, Wake Forest, Dave Clawson, he talks about how he's got an experienced offensive line, running backs, wide receivers coming back. They think they can make some noise. Looks like there's a lot of excitement at Florida State with new head coach Willie Taggart. Boston College, they're going to be what they are. They may be improved this year. In all, it could be a very exciting ACC Atlantic Division season. But once again, like we said, it was all about Clemson today. And no surprise, Clemson's media guides were the last ones to arrive here at the ACC kickoff. When I came in this morning, there were probably 50 or 60 sitting there on the counter, and within an hour or so, they were all gone. Probably the only school that I saw all of the media guides disappear. I think that lets you know a little bit about what everybody's thinking about this season. We're going to have more from the ACC kickoff later. We're going to be doing more videos this year. If you check at the bottom of the page here, you'll see a link where you can subscribe to our videos. Feel free to leave messages or comments or suggestions, anything other than getting me off camera, which may not happen. And we would be happy to take all of those comments. For now, from the ACC Kickoff in Charlotte, David Hood, TigerNet.